Welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Oliver.
I'm Matthew.
And this week in our history edition, we are featuring October 19th to October 25th.
Oh yeah. So, Houdini, right?
Oh yeah, best magician ever, dude.
Right. So, he's done the most ridiculous magician tricks ever.
Oh
right?
yeah, I mean there's still magicians today that emulate him.
Yeah.
And try and do the things that he did.
So he, at one point, did some challenge to where like he would let people hit him in the stomach.
Yeah.
Which was one of his normal things. Who can punch me the hardest in the stomach? So he did this one night. A college student punched him in the stomach. You know, he was like, it kind of hurt, but he didn't think anything of it, right? So he got a case of acute appendicitis, which he didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, so he went and did his show that night. Did whatever crazy tricks he did. He survived it. Blah blah blah. 9 days later, he goes in, dies from that punch to the stomach, appendicitis.
That's how Houdini died?
Yeah.
With all the underwater and locked in stuff and wrapped in...
Come on, are you kidding me?
He gets punched in the stomach?
Yeah.
When that happened?
October 22nd, 1926.
Dang.
I know.
Out of all the crap that he's done in his life.
I mean, that dude is...
And that's the way he dies. Some kid ruptures his appendix when he... That's crazy.
Crazy.
All right, I'm going to go to October 19th, 1781. Big day in American history.
Okay.
So there was a band playing The World Turned Upside Down. The British Army marched out in formation and formally surrendered to the Americans at Yorktown.
Yes.
More than 7,000 British forces led by General Cornwallis surrendered to General George Washington. The war between the Britons and the American colonies was effectively ended. The final peace treaty was signed in Paris on September 3rd, 1783.
Yeah.
So, October 19th, 1781, British officially surrendered. Because we won!
Yeah!
America.
Got it.
Now we got Trump.
So, October 22nd, 1923, I know we just did a world record show.
Yeah.
But this one is kind of crazy. So, Albert Tangora of New Jersey, 147 words per minute. Now, this is 1923.
147 words per minute on what?
Typing.
Typing?
A typewriter, I'm assuming, because they didn't have keyboards.
No, that's a straight typewriter.
Now,
You ever typed on a typewriter?
Yes.
It's hard.
It's because you got to push down.
Yeah.
I mean, I took...
Ding.
Yeah, I took typing in high school, so I can type fast. But on a typewriter...
Not that fast.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There is no way.
147 words per minute.
Yo, so he must have just been like...
Wow.
He's like this. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Right.
And he's typing it completely normal, though. You know what I mean?
I bet you I couldn't type 140 words, fake words, per minute. Like just gibberish.
Oh,
with spaces in between.
On a typewriter?
Yeah.
A typewriter?
A typewriter? A typewriter? A typewriter. I'm going to type on a typewriter.
I know, so... Yeah, October 22nd, 1923.
That's crazy. That's.
I wonder what the record is now. We'll have to.
We're definitely gonna have to look that up
for the next
for sure.
show.
All right, so October 21st, 1879. The best trier in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're triers.
We're trying. We're getting there.
We're triers. If anything else, man, we're triers, right? This guy is the trier of all triers. Mm-hmm. Thomas Edison.
He is.
Finally successfully tested an electric incandescent lamp with a carbonized filament at his laboratory in Menlo Park, New Jersey. Damn. So that's basically the light bulb that we nearly still use today.
Yeah.
It's almost exactly the same. Obviously, the technology and it's a little bit different.
Yep.
But it's pretty much exactly the same premise on the modern day light bulb.
Thank
Not
God.
LEDs.
Yeah.
Just the modern day light bulb with a little squiggly filament in it. So he kept it lit for 13 hours.
Damn.
And this was the first successful test in over 2,000 attempts to create the modern light bulb.
He is
over 2,000 times he tried and failed.
Wow.
to make this light bulb. That's effort.
And you know what? Could you imagine the world without light bulbs?
Yeah,
Like
it's
just
dark.
Yeah.
It's just terrible. You wouldn't even be able to read the American Angler.
It would just it would just be candles everywhere.
Might set the American Angler on fire trying to read it.
Oh God, don't let it start again. Oh man. Yeah. One cast is all you need.
One cast.
That was the greatest show.
We need a boat.
All right, so October 24th, 1931, the George Washington Bridge opens, connecting New York to New Jersey.
You ever been across the George Washington?
I went to New York. No, I went across the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah. I've been across
not
the
the George
Brooklyn
Washington.
Bridge, been across George Washington,
Yeah.
been in the Lincoln Tunnel.
I was the...
Technically, when I was on the George Washington Bridge, I actually got lost. I actually didn't mean to go to Jersey,
Oh.
but then I had to get gas. Right? So I stopped at a gas station,
Yeah.
and just like you do, every time you get gas, you get out of the car,
Mm-hmm.
and you stick your credit card in the thing. Dude, this lady came running at me. Like, no. You're not allowed to pump your own gas in New Jersey.
Oh, you know what? I think that is a law.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 states. Oregon is one, or Oregon, or however the hell you say that damn state. For me, it's Oregon, because it's just like Oregon Trail. But yeah, Oregon is...
In New Jersey.
And New Jersey, you're not allowed to pump your own gas, because it's like a safety thing.
That's right.
Or whatever.
And that is, that's someone's job, like a full-time job.
Yeah, it's not just like the full service stations here where, it's like 1 out of 100 places does it. No, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't pump your own gas in Jersey.
I do remember that.
Yeah. So that was crazy. That lady got really mad at me.
You were like,
Right. I was like, well, hey, I'll just go sit down there. But then I know, like, do I tip her? You know what I mean? Because, like, if I go to a full station gas station here, I tip.
Yeah.
Because, it's a... But I was like, well, do I... So, I gave her an extra
What do I
$5.
do?
I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, get me out of this whole state. Get me back to New York where shit makes sense.
Yeah. So, no, I've never been on the George Washington, though.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. All right, October 25th, 1854. During the Crimean War, the charge of the Light Brigade occurred as Lord Cardigan led the British cavalry against the Russians. Of the 673 British cavalrymen taking part in the charge, 272 were killed. The charge was later immortalized in the poem by Alfred Lord Tennyson. So this whole battle during the Crimean War was a huge mistake. Mm-hmm. The cavalrymen got misinformation, and were supposed to be like way over there, right? It's in this big deep valley. And instead, they came rushing right up the valley into the entire Russian artillery, right? And these guys they're just on horses with swords. Like, against cannons and, like, all of this crap. Yeah, and, not a whole lot of people really know about this, but in the poem, the final line of this section is pretty popular. It says, There's not to make reply, there's not to reason why, there is but to do or die. Into the valley of death rode the 600. So, yeah, it was a...
Wow.
Yeah, just out of some misinformation.
And it's crazy, too, to think, like, so say they didn't get the misinformation and they went to where they were supposed to be.
Right.
The outcome could have been different.
Could have been totally different. They, half of them wouldn't have got slaughtered like they did. Can you imagine that, though? Right? You, me, and 600 of our boys were on horses. We're like, we're about to go get these
We got
dudes.
this. We got
and
this.
And then across the field is the entire Russian artillery. Awesome. Awesome. Later, bro.
Yeah.
Good knowing you.
Yeah. Oh, man. No, that's cool, though.
Yeah.
So this one is for the women out there. October 24th, 1939. The good old nylon stockings were invented.
Ah, there you go.
So I remember, like, back in the day, like, if, like, instead of tanning,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they'd be like, oh, let's put on these.
There we go. I'm tanning.
stockings.
I just like it in like the movies where they, you know, like they'll wear it.
Oh,
It's like a mask to like mush their face. I think that's
Going to rob a bank.
Going to rob a bank.
These nylon stockings will cover everything.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's especially because like their face gets like all mushed up.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
So yeah, October 24th, 1930. Do women still? They don't wear those things anymore, do they?
I don't know.
I haven't. Send us pictures of you wearing these nylon stockings.
Maybe over your face, because that would be funny
or
too.
If you same thing. Just let us know that they're still around.
Right. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our history today. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and YouTube, both at One Drink Podcast. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it to get notifications on all of our new releases on the YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
Our history shows, you can follow these every Monday. Our full-length shows on Wednesdays, and our upcoming and brand new live shows on reformatted live shows on Saturdays.
Yeah.
This is the final episode of season 3
Yeah.
for us. So it's a big day. We're 30 episodes in to the full-length show.
Mm-hmm.
About 20 of these.
Yeah.
About 15. I mean, we're
rolling.
We're pushing 60-ish episodes in total.
We
So
are rolling.
yeah.
And the history ones are getting more and more. I don't want to say popular, but
yeah.
more and more people are liking them.
Yeah.
You know, and,
well, you know, we started doing these because we just liked it.
Yeah.
You know, we figured, hey, might as well just
it's fun.
throw it up there.
Yeah.
So.
And we like to get obviously nylon stockings.
Right.
Did you hear that in history class?
Right.
No.
No, definitely didn't. So
Right.
yeah, get a little education, get a little entertainment.
Exactly.
What could be better? Could be better. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for the love and the support over the last 30, 40, 50, 60 total episodes.
I know.
From both of us here at
When
One
did we
Drink.
start?
March 28th.
March 28th?
2020.
So that's slowly, it's right there.
April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We're 7 months in.
Oh my God.
7 months in.
I love it.
I love it too. Hey guys, stay tuned for season 4 coming up next week. Thanks guys.
See ya.
Cheers.